morning. Today I'm going to be going to school in the afternoon, but this morning I've got quite a bit of homework to do, and also I want to try and get like a bit of practice in as well of some new grammar that I've learned this week, and that is pretty much it. The weather is so nice today, so I'm going to be doing some studying in the living room because there's lots of lights coming through, and I really enjoy it. So I just finished my homework for today. I had to do 150 words of like a job application. So there's 3 jobs that I could pick from in my book, and I basically had to write 150 words of why I wanted that role, what experience I had that was relevant to that role, and then also asking some additional questions as well. I found it quite difficult because there was a lot of vocabulary that I wasn't super familiar with, so I had to do a bit of Googling and like translating as well. But yeah, generally it was okay. I'm not sure if all of it's correct, but I am definitely finding it easier to write more. I think a couple of months ago, if you told me that I had to write 150 words in Turkish, I'd have been like, what? So I think that it's definitely improving. I tried to write it in 20 minutes, but I ended up writing it in 40 minutes. So it's still taking me a while to write that much, but I'd rather it obviously be accurate, which is why it took me a little bit longer than I hope. The next thing I'm gonna do is just move on to more grammar practice, because this week we've been learning some new grammar. I don't know if it even has a name, to be honest. It's called isim fiil ekleri, and it's like the changing a verb into a noun. I feel like it's not too difficult so far. I feel like it's quite familiar because I've seen a lot of the sentences before and things that I've read. So it doesn't feel totally new, but also it really depends on the verb that you're using as well, because every verb in Turkish has a different suffix that you need to attach to the word that you're using with it. So basically every time you choose a different verb, the word that it's related to also changes with it as well. And the only way to learn which suffix you need to use with each verb is to basically just familiarize yourself with it, and just repetition and listen, read as much as possible. The vast majority of the verbs I think use this e, u suffix. This is like a list as well, which I found like super helpful. So yeah, I need to, I guess, start learning and getting used to which suffixes I need to use with these verbs, because it's really important. So I'm just about to head to school now. My husband's gonna drop me off, and he's just grabbing a coffee for me now as well. So I'll be in school for about 4 hours, and then I'm gonna get the train back, and then when I get home I'll try and continue the vlog as well. So yeah, I've got my coffee now, ready to go to school.
Hey, my little Nessie.